So I'm waiting for dinner to finish. My husband and I are having broccoli stuffed chicken breast with some leftover golden smashed mashed potatoes that we had for Christmas Day and some broccoli. So what are you having for dinner? I'm also having a couple of the leftover rolls. So what are you having for dinner? Comment down below. I'd love to hear it. This is my summary. This morning I did a live coffee and conversation and had a great day with the horses and the dogs, and I'll be loading some content about the horses. I think I just loaded one now, so go check it out. Also, always watch my community page. I'll give you the accurate times in the morning of when I think I'll be going live so you can kind of plan. I'm Melanie Hinds. I live in Bath, Maine with my firefighter EMT husband. He also works part-time at LL Bean, 2 jobs. And I have a health and nutrition business that are called The Shakes that keep me looking like this at 58. And so I love helping people with their health and their wealth. So God has given me like a prophetic gift about this wealth transfer, and he told me to tell you it's done. So I'm here. This is the latest that I discussed in great detail in my live. I'll put the link down below. But he said there are a couple articles to share with the group mate. Good evening. Sandman number 1 is still out in the field taking care of business. He sends his regards to all of you. That's Sandman 2. Thank God there are 2 of them. And this is my own unique intel source. So I hope you will subscribe, tap the bell to hear the latest updates from this intel source. And I would like to say I kind of went online and I saw that Frank was live and he wasn't looking good. So my prayers go out to you, Frank. I hope you start feeling better. It sounds like you're in good hands with the people that are helping you out. But worst case scenario, you can always come talk to me about the shakes. My shakes that doesn't cause the shakes. I'm just saying. Food Science and Research Company, 35 years old. I don't know how it compares. I don't even know what you're on. But I have to say that. God led me to say that. Because you're a brother and I need to share it with you. So somebody sent him this video if you feel led to. I just want to help him, right? Because, yeah. So as I said, I'm not going to talk about things that are kind of blowing up in the area. God said this was going to be messy, but I do want to highlight the Spanish Prime Minister arrived in Baghdad for an official visit, and according to the source, Sanchez will address in Baghdad the ongoing developments affecting the world and the region due to the Gaza conflict, but he's also discussing several crucial matters encompassing political security and economic domains. So I think that is very interesting to report. Crucial matters encompassing political security and economic domains. So that's the Spanish Prime Minister. They have just had a carousel, a revolving door of countries courting Iraq and business in Iraq. So why do you think they're doing that? They're not going to do it unless Iraq, in my opinion, is elevated on the world stage. I mean, Japan, Russia, India, China, all of them, and Iraq is perfectly positioned. So I'm glad you're invested in this because I think it's about to pay off big time. He did send another link. This was the Central Bank of Iraq's news. We always want to keep an eye on the central banks because they are in control of this. The banking system is what's wrapping around the world and connects everybody. And they are in the midst of changing everything, and we all know it. Prophets have talked about it. Kim Clement talked about that America would be at its worst when this revalues. And I don't know. What do you think? Comment down below. Do you think America's at its worst yet? I don't know. So al-Sudani directed the formation of a committee to reconsider the draft of federal court law. I'm going to read it, and you tell me what you think. I know what I thought this morning when I read it. It says, in commitment with the government's ministerial program, which included an emphasis on completing the building and strengthening of constitutional institutions, the Prime Minister assigned his advisor for constitutional affairs to form a committee that includes representatives on behalf of the Presidency of the Republic, the Council of State, and the General Secretary to the Council of Ministers to reconsider the draft of the federal Supreme Court law that the government had previously prepared in 2015 and referred to the House of Representatives, but it has not been approved yet. Guys, they don't go into details about this, but let me explain something. When you're about to implement a brand new financial system that allows you to, you're going to want to be a Miracle Manifestation member and get on my Zoom on the 30th. But basically what it is it allows people, it allows to control people through the digital currency. Okay? Hopefully that's okay. Please pray my channel stays up. When you're doing that, you have to change the Constitution. So, makes sense. I'm just saying, because we're in the midst of this global currency reset. Have you heard about it? Nassar and Jassar is part of that. A lot of people will be cheering because they don't understand the downsides to that. But I hope you will be on my Zoom on the 30th as a Miracle Manifestation member. So let's go to the summary of the group. Hold on. I'm looking forward to dinner, guys. I'm hungry. It's been a long day. How about you? What are you having for dinner? Please comment down below. Oh, that's the timer. Dinner's ready. I'm committed to getting you this details, so please subscribe and tap the bell for all my hard work during the week between Christmas and New Year's, which I should be resting. Nader from the Mideast. I'm waiting for the first week of January to see what's happening. The 1st of January, they'll make a decision. They will make a lot of decisions this week. Evidently, he didn't meet with Angel One. He did a video that talked about that. Anybody see that? Anybody was waiting to meet Angel One? He said, stop commenting. So it's just kind of funny. Nader, we love you. I'm sorry that didn't work out. I know what that's like to get a lot of negative comments. So I'm praying for you, dude. You're good. I appreciate you. And then this is Sandy Ingram. We can't talk about that. There was there was some attacks on December 25th. That's all I'm going to say. So here's an article from Claire that says a financial expert points out the reasons for the continuous decline in the dollar exchange rate. Quote, on Monday, financial expert Nabil Al-Ali attributed the continued decline in the exchange rate of the U.S. dollar towards the Iraqi dinar to the change in the attitudes of merchants and public opinion through their conviction of the strength and status of the dinar. The dollar exchange rates against the Iraqi dinar will continue to decline, thus touching the official rate specified by the central bank. They are de-dollarizing as of January 1st. We'll see what happens. And even the Economic Ninja said yesterday that what Iraq is doing is going to affect the whole world. And guys, hang on to your hats because you're part of this. You're part of history. So I hope you're praising God that God has you here. Frank 26, when he was feeling better, I'm sure there was some intel in his broadcast tonight. I am in awe that he was feeling that bad and still went live. So Frank, I give you props. You're in my prayers, dude. He said earlier the black market rate will no longer be the black market rate is the American dollar. For in Iraq, the American dollar is black market rate. The CBI wants the official rate 1310 to match the dollar rate. That means the currency of Iraq is too low. Slowly, we're having a reciprocal effect where the dollar is going down, the dinar is going up. That's the eventuality of it all, and you're here to see it. So you should rejoice and be glad that you're part of this. I certainly am. Militiaman, Iraq is going to go international. We don't have a very long time to wait as far as what they are telling us. Yeah. He says, if they throw us a curveball and we find out something different, don't shoot the messenger. Man, I agree. We're all messengers. I hope you have a happy new year, and I think we're going to get moving forward with some really positive information. I agree. Mark Z said, question, do you see any problem with the RV now that they have closed the Red Sea? Mark Z, I don't see any problems that would negatively affect the RV. I do see some things that would possibly affect them. We have talked about shipping and the fact that Iraq is becoming a hub in the region. Yep, I've talked about that many times. Using overland ports and rails, Iraq is the key to a very important location. They're building new shipping routes. Marksy, exactly. Watch what happens. It's getting crunch time. It is definitely getting crunch time. Walking stick. The whole de-dollaration phase of the monetary reform is going through right now is in order to not use the American dollar anymore. I know. There's only 3 countries. Canada, U.S., and Mexico, they're going to be using it. They have stability and security in Iraq that they didn't have 20 years ago. These are the 2 factors we've been seeking. They tell you they have it. De-dollarizing is the last part before you introduce a new exchange rate. Guys, it's all good. Pimpy said some things, but I'm not focusing on that, guys, because why? If you're part of my channel, you know you should be in a bubble of belief right now, and don't let anything pop it. In Jesus' name, I'm praying that your bubble of belief is expanding as the days go on. God bless. Have a happy day. I'll see you tomorrow on Coffee and Conversations and maybe Margarita's Mysteries tomorrow night. Bye. Make sure you're subscribed and tap the bell so you can do that. Bye.